the opportunity I have to go back and connect to my roots again. It's a day that I can be grateful about the place I am and my family and my community, the Beta Israel community.
To really remember my history and my roots of my ancestor in Ethiopia. And also amazing story about how we as Ethiopian Jews save this old holiday from the first temple.
It's a day that my parents thank to God for the opportunity and the possibility to come to Israel after all those years of desire. It's a day of thanksgiving to God.
I look very different about the Sigd. When I was young, for me, it was a time to meet my friends and see like all of my Ethiopian friends in Jerusalem gathered together. Today, it's really like more spiritual and a really time to connect yourself to your community. It's not meant to be just Ethiopian community, but the community that you right now with them. And this is something I all the time remind to my students, because the students right now, they are my community. So it's a time to us to remember how to treat to each other as a community. After Yom Kippur, that in Yom Kippur, we usually do it with God. So right now we do it as a community.
Hope and faith. For many years, Ethiopian Jews were going to a higher mountain to mention this day, to pray to God. And they have one really big wish, and it's to come to the Holy Land. And after years that they pray, a lot of my community have the opportunity to come to Israel. If you have faith and if you hope, anything you dream about, any wish that you have can come true.
I think the first and like most meaningful lesson for me from this day, it's like the fact that I can reflect and like think and like try to connect to myself.
I think the Sigd can be relevant to a lot of different Jewish community all over the world.
I feel like we're missing a lot of holidays that focus about community and community ritual and community spiritual, like just gathering together as a community. And if we already have like the Sigd holiday that it's really focused about community, so why not take them back and like celebrate again the community celebration?
I believe that because of that, all the Jews are very like, we are in the whole world. This is a day that connected all of us, could connect all of us with not just praying, as like doing, talking to each other, make that dialogue between people from all over there's so many Jews in every place, and every place is like different, but we have the same base as being Jews.
This will be my third time celebrate Sigd here and not in Israel. COVID, of course, ruined all my plan about Sigd in the couple 2 years. But right now we're gonna celebrate Sigd. We will focus and highlight the Ethiopian culture, but also we are focused about Judaism and how we, as Ethiopian people, celebrate this holiday as a Jewish holiday, first of all, and then we can focus about the Ethiopian culture. We hope that a lot of students from other clubs will join us to see other different things about Jewish culture. And of course, for my students, they are very, very excited first time to celebrate the Sigd in the Hillel in Temple University. And I'm also very excited to do it because it's going to be like a lot of dancing, a lot of celebration, but also we will focus about the Judaism and the religion about Sigd.
Here in Cleveland, in Kent State University. And I'm going to mention this day with my students and the staff I'm working with. They don't have any idea about what this day looks like. So I'm really excited to educate them and I think it's going to be a wonderful day. And we're going to eat Ethiopian food and hear some Ethiopian music.
In Israel, I used to go with my parents to Jerusalem to be with whole our community, Beth Israel community, and I used to look at them praying to God together with our kesim, it's like the Ethiopian rabbis, and just talk about my father and connecting back to roots. My father is a prisoner of Zion. It means that he helped a lot of Ethiopian people to get to Israel in 1984, but he get caught by the student police and he spent on jail 9 months. After 9 months, he connected to my mom and they came to Israel. So for us, the meaning of Chag HaSigd is extremely important because I know what my dad went through all these years, and like I know from his stories how was it, and now we can be grateful and say thanks about the fact that we get to Israel and all the work he has to do and everything he been through. And here in GW Hillel, it's where I'm doing my shlichut. We're gonna do a gallery with pictures of my family and stories of people, Ethiopian people, and my father, of course, and like have some words about each of them. It's very interesting to a lot of people, me being Ethiopian, Jewish, Israeli, all this combining of all these headlines. So everyone is very excited.